Hello everybody and welcome to Expeditious Fool Tarot. My name's Brandon here with the Lightworkers card pool, so let's get straight on into it. Today we've got an excellent card. I'm very excited, and this has been a powerful week. We've had a lot of major arcana cards. We've had the Death card, the Fool yesterday, so we've got a lot of powerful energy coming today. I also laughed at the number on this card as well, considering the date. We got Judgment. And Judgment is the 20th card in the Major Arcana. And here in America, where I'm at right now, it is the 20th of January. So it's really interesting to get that card on this day, right? This card's very exciting. It's exciting because, let me see there. You see, Judgment is about coming out of that darkness. Whatever that darkness might be, and it can be very in different situations. For us light workers, I'm seeing this as the truth is having the light shined on it, right? People are noticing old modalities, old ways of thinking, old ways of operating. The complete societal structure that we have is not heart-based. It's all ego-based, it's all fear-based. You can see that throughout the media, throughout how people interact with each other on the day-to-day. And this causes anxiety, it causes pain, causes mental illness, reason why all of these things are at an all-time high and growing. That's the part of it, is when you have an entire structure created out of that. And it's not just country-based, it's worldwide. That structure is like that, outside of a couple indigenous cultures, right? And the people that sit on the fringes, the light workers, that we do what we do. We can see this, but this is a card that's showing that a lot more people are getting the truth shined. And this is a really interesting one. I used the Wild Unknown Tarot for this deck today, and I love this card in the deck because it shows you rising out of the darkness, right? But also when that light shines, a lot of these down here, they don't necessarily look like birds to me. Not right now how I'm reading it. They look a lot like bats to me, right? So sometimes we can think that we're flying in a flock of birds, we're flying doing everything we're supposed to do right because we're following the structures we've been taught, etc., right? But then once light gets shown on it, and actually, once light gets shown on it, we can start to see the true forms, and then we're like, oh wait, these are bats. Did I want to hang out with bats? I don't think I wanted to hang out with bats. That's not something I wanted to do. And then it's like, oh, well, let me see in this light. I love how that's blocking that out right there, because then once you realize, and you're like, well, wait a second. Does that mean I'm a bat too? And that's what I really like about this card. This card is definitely about doing the shadow work, looking at things for what they truly are, looking at yourself for what it truly is. Your old modalities, your old ways of thinking, your old things that didn't serve you, that caused you more pain. One of the hardest ones for a lot of people is anger, right? That's a go-to response for fear, for the ego, etc. It's a go-to programming for a lot of things. And a lot of times, people use anger as motivation, things like that. It's an old, outdated modality of thinking. These things, once you have light shown on it, and sometimes the light can't shine for you. You have to realize it yourself. You have to turn on that light yourself, right? But once that light's turned on, you can't see these as birds anymore. You can only see them as bats. And once you make the realization for yourself, you have a choice. Do I want to stay a bat? And some people decide to do that, and they resist change, etc. They resist following their heart, and then they kind of stay down in this area, right? And that's their choice, right? But for others of us, once we see that and we see ourselves for what they truly are, or see a system that we've been following, or a life that we've been living for what it truly is, and we realize that it's not serving us, that's when we can transform. We can transform into this bird then at that point. We can rise above all of this darkness right here and really start to see the joy in life, start to experience the joy in life, start to rise above all of this. All of this is still going on, because there's some people that love living this way. or they're addicted to living this way, and they're so resistant to that change. That's fine. They don't have to change. They can go through the pains and the sufferings that this existence offers. And through enough pains and things like that, eventually it pushes the psyche, it pushes the person's development to another level. It pushes it to a level in which they'll have this realization eventually. They might not be there, but that means that if you're here, keep flying high. Don't go back down into the darkness. Why do you need to? You know, as long as you're confident in what you're doing, you're operating out of a position of abundance, not out of a position of lack. You can fly high and continue to grow. And that's really what this card is showing, that light is being shown, the truth is being shown of a lot of outdated ways of thinking, systems. This could be on a personal level, it could be on a political level, it could be, you know, a community-based level. But light is coming to the darkness in a way that it's just showing everything for what it is, right? And by seeing everything for what it is, you're able to make a choice. You can go with realization and growth. You can resist it, right? It's going to be based off of your decisions and your choices, and how you want to handle that, as far as how, you know, easy the process would be, right? If change is happening, if things are happening, if something that is truthful that had been hidden is now come to light, there has to be a change after that. And you can resist that, or you can go with it. If you go with it, you go into your true self, you're operating from heart consciousness, you're going to have a whole lot less pain no matter what situations are going on. And that's kind of what this realization is for a lot of people too, is you've learned enough that you're like, I don't have to suffer. I don't have to hurt. No matter what's going on out there, I don't have to do this. And that is a wonderful thing for people. And that's a wonderful thing I see happening right now. So I hope this gets everybody positive and focusing, you know, and keep working on that growth. I hope everybody's having a great day out there. Thank y'all for listening. I do have some availability if y'all want to schedule a reading today, as well as throughout the rest of the week. And I do work 7 days a week, so I can schedule readings anytime for y'all. Thank y'all so very much, and go out there and have a great day on purpose, everybody.